going to go back to China. Somebody here said that China is going to pull us out of this morass.
He did.
Yeah, I did.
He did the Dark Knight.
It drank too much tonight, clearly, before I showed up.
Oh, wonderful. I love it.
I'm no expert on China. I've been there a couple of times. I have a stepson living there who's been in business there for 4 years in Shanghai. But where are they going to sell their products?
Thank you.
To the Chinese.
To themselves.
Who's going to buy them?
To themselves.
We're all sort of lambasting the Americans and the terrible sort of credit pyramid that's been built up. But that's what kept countries like China going. And of course they have an amazing market internally that they should develop. But do they? You know, there's 1.3 billion or 4 billion people in that country, and there's only about 100 million in on the game, which means that, you know, like 90% of the country is not participating in the game, and of course they need infrastructure, they need all the goodies that we like, and eventually they'll get them. But in the meantime, who's going to buy these products?
But the issue is that are not in the game, and that is the issue. There's 90% of the people that are not in the game that have information today that say they want to be in the game.
It's going to take time.
Well, it's time. And I didn't say 2009 was going to be a great year. 2009 is going to suck. Your friends, your family, everybody's going to lose jobs, and stuff's going to happen. But, shit happens. We're going to get through this, and China's going to drag our sorry asses out of this because they're going to want our shit instead of us buying them. We're going to be selling stuff, and we're going to be smarter about it, and we're going to be brighter about it, and as a global economy, we're going to evolve.
Confidence in the intelligence, the collective intelligence of our body.
The answer is no.
No, we may not. Who cares?
How about 1,200 on the Dow?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It really doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter. It mattered a year ago. Those technical indicators actually mattered a year ago. Right now, really wound up tonight, right?
Well, you can listen to AD, but we got to stop talking about China. We have a moral, an ethical, and even financial imperative.
The moral shit.
We have a moral, ethical, and financial imperative. It's China that is a big cause for getting us into this, and I'm going to whack both political parties in Canada as well as a lot in the States for this. In the 1980s, when Mulroney severely cranked up the change in our point system to bring in cheaper labor here, that labor by the 90s and the late 90s became too expensive. Big business got the Liberal government at that time to start this liberalization with China under the rubric that liberal trade will lead to liberalization of politics. It was nonsense then, it's nonsense now. What we did was import and destroy Canadian jobs, and when 2 years ago, 40,000 jobs, 10 more seconds, 40,000 jobs go in the rag trade in Quebec, and David Emerson has the chutzpah, the unmitigated gall, to say to Montreal, well, the needle trade, we'll just have to find a new niche. That's unacceptable.
Okay, find a
no
niche.
trade with
Find
China, period. They want to buy our stuff? Let them pay. Not have every Canadian job that goes to China be subsidized 50% through the EDC.
Go to Bombardier and ask how they're making
should
it
not,
China.
our taxpayer dollars should not subsidize
Go to Bombardier.
50% to go to China.
Don't go to the
I'm sorry.
Go to
That's
Bombardier.